There's always room on the couch.
I haven't felt grounded, but not in like a bad way.
Yeah, kind of like life's just been moving.
Yeah, I just been, kind of free forming a little bit. It's not a bad thing. It's just that I haven't been grounded. I haven't been like set in one thing, one place. I've just been moving around a lot, seeing a bunch of different people. Barbecue obviously picking up now.
Yo, congrats on that. Congrats to AU on the launch of his barbecue. On the launch of his barbecue business. If you try and get some barbecue, hit AU up. I'm gonna just let y'all know that now.
A few more orders coming in.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, snap! You excited?
Yeah. Yes. If I'm being completely honest, in a way that's good and bad, because I'm nowhere near in a place where no. It's just I'm nowhere near in a place where I can start thinking the way I'm thinking, aka like I don't want to fucking work my job anymore. Kind of seeing the fruition, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, most definitely, and I think that was one of the things that like I even like when you and I talked about it on the side, like off the pod, was like, as you get into something that you've been striving for a really long time, that validation starts to creep in about it.
That's what it was. It was getting the validation. You know what I mean? And I was like, okay, I had first big event, that occurred. I was like, all right, I'm finally done. Like, I'm done. Everything's on its way. You know what I mean? All the prep work, everything's on its way. And then I was like, okay, I washed my hands of this. And then I was like, wait. I have to wait for people to eat this to know. And so when I tell you, I was waiting for half a day, just sitting around.
Hey, yo, who made this?
Who made this? And I was sick, man. I was sick. I was just literally curled up into a ball on my couch.
Mm-hmm.
Just waiting, staring at my phone, and then everything started coming in. And people
all the good vibes, all the good news,
all the reviews and everything, and hearing that like nothing made it. You know what I mean? Like everything was eaten very quickly, and there was a massive order, so it was like, okay, man, that validation came in, and here we are.
Well, I'm excited for you. I'm happy for you. Proud of you, bro. Because I remember having those conversations when we was chilling at Goose's and stuff, and just kind of talking about it, and just being like having that big group conversation of like trying to hype you up. And you was like, I don't know.
I don't know,
but you knew. I don't know, but you knew.
I knew, but you know what I mean. It's different when you guys eat my barbecue. You know what I mean?
Yo,
whether it doesn't
I'm
matter.
I'm a fat ass, so it does. Like
no, because you eat anything all the time.
Listen. Food is good.
I love you. And I love you.
Good.
Yes, it is, but you're also not trustworthy in your opinion at times. Only because you
palate.
Yes, you know what I mean? So it's like, and just, again, it's that thing where it's like friends and family. You don't, whether it's food, no matter what it is that you're doing, getting that validation from people outside of your inner circle is needed.
Absolutely.
It's needed. So.
Nah, but that's what's up, bro. Well, we proud of you. Everyone here over the couch, we proud of you. We happy for you. I see that smile trying to creep in you. Like, I ain't gonna.
I had a joke. Because now you got food on the couch, too.
Yo, listen. Sometimes you just gotta get food on the couch. But you better not get no stains on this couch, bro. We just washes it.
I got a stain thing on my couch. Actually, the couch can't get stains.
For real?
Yeah. It was like they had like a special kind of like coating on it or something like that.
Oh snap! What the hell? Would you go to Shaboti before they bought the couch or something like that? You had Rayleigh put something on that joint.
Really slid on that thing.
Hell, listen. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. We was gonna talk One Piece until we realized that I'm not caught all the way up on the One Piece anime. And
if you are caught up on anime One Piece, tell him he is he messing up because.
Okay, go ahead.
Like I said, big reveal, but also brought a lot more questions.
I'll say this, One Piece related, because I'm not caught up. I will be caught up by the time we record again, because I honestly fell asleep on the episode last night. I was watching it downstairs. I was having me a little nice little nightcap. It was all good in the hood, and then I went upstairs and I was gonna keep watching it from my phone. And I laid down on the bed to watch it from my phone, and then it was the morning time. Then the sun was up.
Why is the sun up? Listen, man, trying to watch something on your phone, at least for me, has always been an extremely difficult thing to do. You have mastered that. And it's an impressive feat. I can't watch things on my phone anymore.
I'm gonna put it to you like this way. Bro. I may have mastered it, but I've been in the league like 11 years now. So you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? I'm a little bit past my prime with it. Yeah. So even though, like, I used to be able to watch like whole series on my phone, just in bed on my phone watching a whole series.
1000%.
I can't really do that the same as I used to. I'll either get my wife's tablet or I will.
I need something a little larger.
Yeah, no, that tablet be going hard, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that tablet hard. I watch all the K-pop Demon Hunters on that tablet.
I still haven't watched that. I don't think I will
get on that. Nah, it was good. It's worth the one watch. If you just gonna watch it once, it's worth the one watch. Me,
it's fine. It's just not my thing.
All right, fair enough.
I don't know. I couldn't get into it.
Is it because of your hatred for K-pop bands?
Hold on. I do not have a hatred for K-pop. I just have a very particular take on K-pop that I'm not going to go into on this pod.
Fair enough.
But
I actually don't think it's a bad take, but fair enough.
I think it's a very good take. I think it's
understandable take.
It's very spot on. But anyways, hold on.
Yeah, I kind of want to say it now. Like I feel like it's a solid take.
We're not saying it. However, I still believe it to be the truth. What's up, y'all?
Yeah.
What's up, man?
What's up? Y'all missed this? Yeah, y'all missed this?
What's up, y'all? What's up, man? I mean, you got a little sneak peek, what we've been working on behind the scenes for ourselves and stuff. So that's that.
Mm-hmm. Life been lifing a little bit.
Yeah, like it's always going to do.
Fair.
Also, I guess we could have waited, but Calcio is going to be at Kineticon.
Yes, we are. Kineticon coming up July 17th through the 19th. We're not going to be there Sunday, but we're going to be there Friday, Saturday.
Nope, we will be Friday, Saturday.
We're going to be there Friday, Saturday. But really dope. We got a couple
of press badges on. So,
we got a couple of really, really dope interviews lined up. We ain't going to say nothing yet.
No, that we will not spoil.
Yeah, no. Y'all gotta just look out to the YouTube channel, to the Instagram channel, all of that stuff.
All of that
for that, because we ain't gonna say nothing on that.
What might you say at the end of it? Subscribe and all of the socials here at the end.
Rick and Morty forever.
Rick and Morty forever.
Yo, I actually saw a clip. I haven't watched any. I'm like 2 seasons behind on watching Rick and Morty. I'm not gonna lie.
Behind on Rick and Morty as well.
But I did see a clip that he goes back to like Snowball's world. And Snowball make a appearance. Yeah, Snowball make an appearance. So that's why I saw Snowball and I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to dabble.
Yeah.
But yo, speaking of coming back, bro, and I gotta get your take on this because I know, listen, don't do that. We just got back here. Speaking of that, did you hear that we getting a piece of our childhood coming back in a big way?
Yes, I
heard.
A
little bit of, I can't even do the string.
Close enough.
Like y'all already know.
The point is you hit the cadence, and that's all I needed because in my head the music started playing.
Going far to save all that we love. Like, come on, bro. Code Lyoko coming back.
What?
We're set it up. Yo, I'm so gassed, Code Lyoko. So I want to get your take on Code Lyoko coming back because we did the creator and I believe it was the creator and one of the showrunners came back and said yes, we're working on a new season of Code Lyoko and they're coming back, continuing the story. I want to get your take on it coming back. And then I got to get your opinion on one thing because I have a very strong take about Code Lyoko when it comes to one of the characters in particular. But what was your reaction when you first heard about it coming back?
Okay, so first reaction was immediate, just pure hype. Like, no way. this is happening. And then I was like, I don't know how I feel about
it. Why don't you know how you feel about it? So why you let that doubt creep in?
It's not the doubt. It's not the doubt. It's one, do we have enough people to sustain Code Lyoko if it's gas to continue as a show?
Fair question.
Code Lyoko released early 2000s.
I remember watching Code Lyoko visiting my late grandmother in Mississippi in like 2003, bro. It was like I was listening, we was watching Code Lyoko and like Usher's Let It Burn was on the radio. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was like 2003, 2004. So
September 3rd, 2003.
Yeah, I said it's been some time. It's been some time.
Although Code Lyoko was a great show, I fear that, as much time has passed, are we going to be able to get our core members back for Code Lyoko? Are we going to be able to even entice the new crowd with Code Lyoko, which is highly dependent on where they're going to go with this? And that also makes me very fearful. So, the biggest fear factor aspect of that is strictly because what are they going to do? Are they going to make them grown-ups and like they got to come back and save the world? And this is like, that one little hoorah, let's bring back Code Lyoko because it was gas during this time. And that's why we're doing this, adults. And then, they save the world and we say goodbye.
Which I wouldn't be down. I wouldn't be against that, I should say.
I wouldn't be against it. Mm-hmm. However, also took a little too long.
Nah, I'm not gonna. So the reason why I'm not gonna say it took it took a little too long because it wasn't something we was waiting on. It was a nice little surprise, and I think with Code Lyoko for me is going to be not about the core audience because I think the core, like when that announcement came out, people like that was all us, our age, yes. All the millennials was like, yo, what you mean Code Lyoko about to come back? Like that's all us. I think it's going to be a question of the new fans and like the new age 1,000%. Kids because I'm curious about how they're going to be able to follow the story. It is available on YouTube for free. I did see that. Like the whole Code Lyoko YouTube channel has like every episode.
Catch it. Fun watch.
I said I'm going to probably go back and refresh myself as it goes along.
No, I'm going to have to as well. Go ahead. My bad.
No, I was just going to say I'm going to do that refresh, like rewatch after I catch up on everything because it's a really like I remember putting it on for Sarita. She loved it. Like she was like, "Ooh, what's this?" And she ain't watch it back in the day because they ain't watch it back in the day. And so it was really exciting news to get that.
1,000%.
My question is going to be how they're going to entice the new age audience and what is that animation going to look?
I don't think they're going to. That's where I was.
What that animation going to look like?
I don't know if they're going to be able to entice the new age generation with that kind of style of. Well, I guess the animation.
What was it like 3D animation back in the day or whatever?
Yeah, but like 3D animation, and it also went like super 3D animation whenever they were in Lyoko.
Yes, it did. And I'll say this. Excuse me. Well, it was 2D when it was out of Lyoko, and then it was like super 3D, like CGI when they was in it. But everything is so stronger now.
I agree.
That it might be a little better.
But then that might take away a little bit from like, what the show is. Where do they go? What do they do? Like, and how do they do it? I have a lot of questions. And it's not doubt. It's just that I think Code Lyoko for me was one of those things where it was put to bed and I was satisfied with that.
Fair.
And so I'm worried about the legacy of something that I hold dear.
Okay. Well, I'll say this. I feel like when you have the original showrunner and the original creator on board, that it's going to have that labor of love. I mean, we looked at it with, I'll give you an example, Avatar to Korra. Like, nobody really asked for Korra. But at the same time, we knew it felt like the successor. It felt like the labor of love. It felt like a similar kind of series.
But if I'm going to be fair, we're talking, I was going to say apples to oranges, but some people love oranges as much as they love apples and vice versa.
Talk to me nice.
And so I won't say apples to oranges. However, we are talking quality here. As much as I love Code Lyoko, it is not in the same realm as Avatar. So
Fair.
I think Avatar coming back with Korra is a bit different. Avatar had a great world that was built, characters, even if none of them were really going to return in the way that we wanted them to right now. It had everything it needed already wrapped up in the bow. And like, if they failed, then they had to have sold out. There's no other excuse.
Well, I don't know if Code Lyoko is going to have the opportunity to sell out in that way. I think it's going to be a very core kind of thing. But to your point, that's going to be the balancing act for them. How are they going to be able to blend the old true fans that have been around for Code Lyoko with trying to bring in new fans with Code Lyoko, and how to have them, start to really uplift the series? Because if they do it right, Code Lyoko right back where it started from. If they do it like it was supposed to do, and I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. And this is not a demand that I'm taking lightly. This is not a demand I'm making to be a jerk or anything like that. Y'all better not touch that intro. Y'all better not do nothing. Y'all better not touch that intro.
You better close it soft.
Y'all better not touch that Code Lyoko intro.
You better close it soft.
I don't care if everybody is CGI. I don't care if everybody live action.
What it is,
that theme song better stay the same.
Listen, if you can't bring back the singers, the band, whatever it is that you need, then just replay.
Just replay it.
Motherfucking original.
Just replay it. Just replay it. Don't touch that intro. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. I'm gonna look at you like a child over here in the stove. You better not touch it.
No, you better not touch the fries in my backseat.
I'm telling you. So my point I wanted to make about Code Lyoko when it came to the characters themselves. And I was having this conversation with my brother. My brother was just visiting with my cousin last weekend. And I was laughing about it. And we had a
F y'all, by the way.
It ended up being so wild, bro. It ended up being so wild. I have a story.
And that's the second time Paul ditched me. So Paul, I know you're gonna watch this. This is getting clipped.
Yo, shout out Pablo.
You and me, we beefing, bro.
Shout you out to D. Shout you out to D. I gotta say this though.
Wait, D?
D as in my brother's name.
Oh,
yeah.
Bro, I thought you were talking like D. Nice. I was like, D?
Nah.
All right, never mind.
But yo, it ended up being a wild weekend, and we still looking for my wife's keys. But I wish I was lying to you.
Another story. Another time.
Anyway, we're having a conversation about Code Lyoko when we, it's coming back and everything. But what got me, I wanted to talk about the characters because we had Ulrich, we had Yumi, we had Jeremy, we had Alita. I forgot the kid's name who ended up getting controlled by Xander, but I want to focus on Odd because Odd was a liability like De'Aaron Fox was. Shout out my New York Knicks champions. I had to throw that in there, but I was a liability, bro.
But that made for great stakes in Code Lyoko.
Yeah, because you knew you was already going in a man down.
Listen, all I'm saying is during that time, I was locked in. They were always in a lose-win situation.
A lose-win situation. You had to lose Odd in order to win.
Or like they were always down. Like they were always down. They were an underdog all the time in every instance. So yeah, man, it made for great stakes. I loved it. So keep my boy Odd. Don't disrespect my boy. He had a place. Listen,
we back when my camera started messing up.
I understand one thing. And you know what the worst part about Odd, man? You know what? Now you're about to make me go over here and dog out Odd. I'm not going to do it.
Because Odd was cheeks, bro. I'm not going
to do it. Yeah, but his power was dope. He was fast.
It was, but he was cheeks. The cat was cool, but he was cheeks.
Bro. Don't disrespect my boy Odd, man. Come on. No. All right, I'm not going into this. I think we lost Mikey. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
No, I'm still here. My camera just, I said, we back when my camera started messing up. Mm-hmm. Like I said, it wouldn't be a Couch to the episode unless my camera started messing up. But
and then everything else messes up, and then we got to take a break. And then
please don't say that. Please don't say that. But going back to what we were talking about with Odd.
I was just talking about right now.
I just had more imagery of Odd, like coming out of the canister, like out of breath, like
so
than anybody else.
Because Odd was, his character or his powers within Lyoko were more garnered around like a cat, a feline. So like, very agile, can like play that offensive style in that regard, can also be a very great distraction, etc. But he not built like that.
He's glass cannon, bro.
Yeah.
Glass cannon.
I wouldn't even say straight up glass cannon either. It was more just distraction, kind of like, played the role. And I love Odd. He's probably top 3 for me out of the group.
Yeah, out of a group of 5. Well,
okay,
so I liked Yumi. I was a big Yumi fan.
Of course you were.
I was. I thought Yumi was dope. I thought Yumi was dope.
Because Yumi was dope for everybody. And then like, we grew up in the early 2000s, man. Everybody loved the goth girl.
Yeah, bro. Like, shout out Shigo. Like,
yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Shigo. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the goth girls were cool as shit. Like, in cartoons.
Low-key still are.
Agreed.
But like, so I would
That's
have,
where it started. You know what I mean?
I would have like Yumi, then Ulrich, then Jeremy, then I would have Odd after that. Odd was funny, and I do appreciate the dog, the mascot dog, but like, dude, he was such a liability in Lyoko. That was like, we trying to save the world, Odd. We try to say the word, sir.
Of course, Jeremy was your favorite up there.
Jeremy was up there because I
liked him. He just a little too on the nose for me at times, Jeremy, in terms of character and like being the nerd.
Fair. But I also give Jeremy credit because, like, I mean, do we count him bagging Alita? Does that count? I mean, I think that counts. I give him, he gets a couple notches for that.
I get it.
You know what I mean? Like, he gets a couple, not a lot, but a couple.
My top 3 are probably Alita, Yumi, and Odd. If I'm being honest,
Alita was cool. I didn't hate
Alita. Alita was cool. Yeah, Alita was cool. Like, and at that time, it was Halo time, so Cortana. She was basically like Cortana to me.
Fair.
Like, Alita was dope. Was dope. I liked her, and she was reliable. She was strong. She should have been, but still.
Nah, good point. I wasn't crazy about Ulrich. Like, he's in my list, but I wouldn't say he was like my favorite character by any point. Like, 'cause he was like, like, why are you trying to be Sasuke? He was the leader.
Bro? Yeah, he was like the Sasuke, but he like the Sasuke that never turned into a POS.
Yo, listen,
it was just like he actually stayed with the Leaf Village, but he was still moody and wanted to be the leader. You know what I mean?
I was watching one of the things we'll talk about it later too, about like what you've been like kind of watching on the side. So I've been going back watching old Naruto, just tuning exams Naruto, and I think I mentioned this to you before, but that Sasuke Orochimaru fight, and I don't know, we don't gotta go too deep into it, but that Sasuke Orochimaru fight in the woods,
it was like, one of the best. It was one of the best like kind of spans for Naruto fights for me.
It was the first time I noticed the animation change, because back then I didn't notice the animation change, but the animation changed in that episode like it did when Sasuke fought Naruto, and I thought that was A1.
I don't even look at it for the fights and stuff. Fights are great, obviously, but it was more. There was still real fear, like, and that was might have been one of the most fearful scenes in terms of like, you're watching this like, bro, what is going on?
Orochimaru was
terrifying.
It was terrifying.
And it's one of those few times in Naruto, especially, and you don't really get it in the big 3, where you're just kind of really like, you get that terrifying aspect of something. And they did it very, very, very well. Yeah,
because the whole fight, he was just playing with his food. He just was like, all right, let's see how
he was really like in the embodiment of a snake, like, but like in the worst kind of ways. Like, man, yeah, I love that fight scene. All right,
it was. Yo, I gotta ask you. Let's switch gears here a little bit. I want to ask you, checking my notes real quick, because I know we had a couple things, but honestly, there's one in particular.
Down, so I keep going back to teams.
Nah, there's one in particular I want to touch on, and I'll touch on this before we go into Vox Machina, because we can kind of close out with Vox Machina.
Oh, we gonna get into Vox Machina.
Yeah, we gonna get into Vox Machina. I'm gonna let y'all know. So if you here for Vox Machina, first of all, shout you out. Second of all, just sit tight. But we haven't been around for a while, so we haven't gotten a chance to talk about a lot of the newer anime that have come out and some of the fire series that have come out. But I could not go any further without talking about Witch Hat Atelier.
Yes,
yo,
let's do it. Let's do it.
I'll just start by saying this. This
I have
is
a hot take.
okay. Wait, hold on. Let me get it.
Go.
One of my, I'm not going to say how great it is. I'm not going to say where it ranks or anything like that. I'm not gonna, just one of my more enjoyable watches of an anime series that I have had in very, very recent memory. I switched over, and I also switched over to the dub. I switched over to the dub because in the dub, they do an amazing job with the dub. A-Rag got like accents and stuff. Bro, A-Rag got accents.
That's fire.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, everybody got accents. Like Keyfree, it's Scottish,
like watching like a TV show.
Yeah, it's like watching a TV show. Like everybody, literally, I think Coco's the only one without an accent. Coco's literally like the only one without an accent.
You might make me go back and rewatch this.
The dub, they do a phenomenal job with the dub.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm back on it for the dub.
Yeah, so because I saw somebody was talking about the dub of it, and I was like, "What you mean?" And I saw a clip, and it was that scene with Keyfree was like, "Tell a soul,"
yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah,
bro." That scene. Speaking of teen scenes, that was a terrifying scene.
I did not
expect that level of like. It wasn't bloodlust, but it was such a level of seriousness that was like, okay, there's a lot going on, and there's a lot to unpack here.
I was looking at the screen like, you don't worry, Keyfree, I ain't gonna say nothing to nobody about nothing.
Don't know, bro. I don't even know who you are.
Yo, listen, all I know, he used to walk to the corner.
Yep, bro, that is it. Shout out T Grizzly. Hot take, and it's not really a big hot take, but. This is Free Ren if Free Ren was more centered on a broader audience.
In what regard?
I think Witch Hat is marketed towards a lot of people.
Okay.
You get those action scenes. You get the crazy animation.
A1 animation.
Yep. 1000%. You get the kind of like, it's not isekai, but you get the fantasy. Everyone loves fantasy in terms of like, especially when we're talking about anime. Everyone loves fantasy. So you get that fantasy of this, magical world, etc. Now, Free Ren, you get all those things, I think, at a more niche level. Like, for example, storytelling better.
And Free Ren,
yes. Character development better in Free Ren.
I think it's a little early to tell. But okay, so part of that is because Free Ren's character development is phenomenal.
Yeah,
like her character development itself.
But that's what we're talking about.
Fair.
Like you get Stark and you get Old Girl, obviously, but you're also seeing them grow a little bit through Free Ren as well.
I do like Fern. I do like Fern. Yeah, Fern. I like Fern's
character
name.
Okay,
I get it.
So you get those like little things, and boy, are they her students. So they're kind of growing in the same way that she is. But you get to see those little differences for each one of them. And so the character development and like development between each characters and their relationships is wonderful in Free Ren. I feel like with Witch Hat, you're going to get a really great thing of all those things.
All of it done at a very high level.
More. Yes.
Yeah, all of it done at a high level, but also it adds in. It feels, if we're talking in comparison to Free Ren,
it feels a little bit more like a shonen, even though it's not.
Yeah, it definitely has.
And that's what I'm getting at ultimately. So thank you for bringing me there, leading me to that water.
No, I got you.
That's where we at, and that's what I mean by that. It's not a knock at the series.
No,
because the series is gas.
Yo, listen.
Guys, let's be honest about it. Let's talk about it. I know everybody was only talking about the animation, but the series is gas.
Yes.
I love the main character.
Oh, you're a big Coco? Okay, you're a big Coco fan?
I'm a big Coco fan. Listen, bro, I love how she has those moments where like she's like at a deep dark spot, but no matter what, she's like, yo, I gotta do this for moms. I can't back down now.
I can't back down. I got the goosebumps a little bit. Hold
bro,
on.
exactly.
She definitely
see what I'm talking about? I gotta do this for moms.
Mom.
Like I can't back down now. I can't do it. Oh man,
that episode where Agat, and I gotta get to Agat too because Agat is growing on me, but Agat like. A guy almost got kicked in her chest the first couple episodes. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes,
but when
chill out,
chill all the way out.
And like, I get it when we get her backstory. I get it.
but also relax.
Chill out. She didn't do nothing to you, bro.
That's what I said. If it was your mom that got frozen, if Coco did something and a Got's mom or a Got's family member or somebody that God cares about got frozen, sure, I get it. Send her off to her death, if you will.
Yeah.
But like, because Coco could have died on that mission, bro, and God did not care. She could have died, 100%. And just no kind of no issue with it, no kind of remorse about it, nothing.
I'll say this, and I don't know if this is me just kind of making it up a little bit because I love the show. I think this is where the show for me is also, it makes the stakes even higher in a way, and it makes it more interesting. They're kids.
Yes, very much so.
And children. I think we forget that because they're doing these high level advanced things and they're supposed to be like so important and they have to be up to a standard and everything. And because of all of that, we genuinely forget that they're kids.
Mm-hmm.
And so as much as I would have kicked her in her chest, I have to also be like, this makes sense.
Because she's looking at it from a child.
Yes, that is a childlike thing to do. So,
I'll say this. Excuse me. When it comes to a Got and it comes to her relationship with not just Coco and all the other folks, all the other girls in the atelier, I think she has such a determination to be great, which I'll give her credit for because you got to be a little psycho to want to be as great as she does. But you still don't see her give that level of disrespect to anyone other than Coco, even to the point now where it's starting to turn finally. But it just took us a whole first season.
She's there though. Yeah, it took the whole first season for sure. But hey, let it be a build up. Let me see their relationship grow. Let me see all those little things about that. I can't wait. It's gonna be a wonderful journey. Like I think this is a wonderful anime, and slow it down for me. I'm all here for it. Give me that build up.
So let me tell you this.
I want to see that one moment where she hits that, where a God hits that moment where she's like, wait, I'm like, I have to do this for her.
Yeah.
Like that realization of, oh shit, you're a person, you're a great person. I love you. Like we're fucking friends.
Yeah.
I'm never going to let you down like this again. We're squad. So, I'm waiting for that and it's going to be lovely.
So I'll see your Coco favorite character, and I'm gonna raise you my favorite character, my loving Riche. I love Riche.
I knew you would.
I
Riche.
That
That makes sense. That's on the nose.
Riche.
That's on the nose. I don't think you thought Coco was my favorite, but I definitely knew what yours was.
I'll be honest with you. I didn't expect Coco to be your favorite. I thought it was gonna be not Kiefer, but the other dude that's there.
I love him. He's my second.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought he was gonna be your first.
Old boy with the silver eyes.
Yeah,
bro. My God, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he was, and I love his and again, you gotta watch the dub because he got a cool accent too. Bro, I'll tell you, everybody have an accent.
What if he had like I gotta watch this, but what if he had like a Cajun accent? That'd have been fire.
Oh my! See, here's the thing. Yo, that would have been crazy. I'm thinking about look over here getting taught by Gambit, bro. Like, come on, bro. My God. Speaking of which, that new season coming out next.
What does he do? What does he do? He makes them wands.
Yo, listen. Going back to Riche, I love Riche because first of all, when she first got introduced and she was like kind of like she wasn't wise,
kind of just
kind of just like, straightforward about things, very matter of fact about it. But when they got trapped in that, first of all, when they got trapped in that world by the pointed caps. Or not the pointed cap, the brim cap. So when they got trapped in that world with
on her, by the way, too. But yeah, go ahead.
With the dragon, and they was all like when a got upset with Coco, and she was screaming at her. Which, to be fair, I can understand. I know I was going heavy on a got before, but I could also understand. Like, yo, there's a dragon over there. Please stop messing me up. I'm trying to get us out of here. I can understand the frustration there, but. When they're yelling at each other and Riche just came and was like, yo, don't worry, I got y'all. Bang, bang, bang. And it was just, yo, when she threw that thumbs up, I was like, favorite character.
Let's go.
Favorite character right there. When she threw that thumbs up.
It was the emotion. Like she like her, and it was just great because like her emotion is just an emote. Like how lovely is that?
Yes,
she's such a character.
And even though they leaving us on the wildest cliffhanger of all time,
insane cliffhanger,
like wildest cliffhanger.
Well, I want. Okay, sorry, you're still talking.
And I was gonna say Riche's arc, getting ready to see her backstory about like her only wanting to do magic that she wants to do. But then also realizing, hey, look, you can't always do what you just want to do. You kind of sometimes need this like character.
Children.
Fair. Fair.
Children.
Point.
She's throwing an easy fit. Message. 1000%. Hot take for her.
Uh-huh.
Not a hot take, just a take, I guess. She's the genius.
I think she's a genius too. No, I think she's the genius too because she just got it like that, and she be creating her own stuff. And in order to create your own stuff, you gotta have that level of
intelligence and understanding, and just she is who a god thinks she was supposed to be.
She's on the same level as a god, and we don't see her train nearly as hard as a god.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
she's just got that pure natural thing going for her.
So what was your favorite scene of the first season? Because I know there's a lot, but if you had to take one, what would be your favorite scene?
That's definitely tough, but I think it's going to be when she remembered that she had to save her mom, bro. Bro, that was up there. I really liked when it's not just because of Coco, but everyone, and you kind of saw everyone start to work together and everyone's minds start to work in a different way, was when she finally was able to keep a steady flame.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
Because they were in such a crazy situation. They are being hunted by a goddamn dragon.
That was getting bigger as the world shrinks like that they're in. That was the craziest part for me.
At some point, bro, this is inevitable.
Yeah.
And so you get to see them in these crazy positions, and they're all working so hard in their own way to try to find the solution.
Mm-hmm.
And it all kind of stemmed from her just kind of in that one little moment. That flame did a lot for all of them.
Yeah. Because it allowed them to galvanize around each other.
Yeah.
It really did.
Came together and they hit it. They executed perfectly outside of getting to the end and breaking the goddamn seal. But anyways, but up until that point, from that moment, they locked in and they were together. And that's what I'm saying. I can't wait to see the slow burn between Agat and Coco, because like at some point in time, Agat is going to have to acknowledge her and is going to have to realize what she's capable of and what her hard work and effort will turn into.
Because you can see Coco works.
She has a love for it. She has a love for it, like the other ones don't.
Yeah, that's a good point.
She loves it.
Yeah,
the other ones
really
are doing it. Like, I don't get me wrong. I'll give you a +1 on your main character, or rather, most liked character, because I think she just loves doing what she wants to do. I think whether it was magic or something else, it didn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
This is what I like to do. I love doing this.
This is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
It could be just drinking water that day. Like, I don't know.
Listen.
But yeah.
I'll say my favorite scenes, I had 2. And I only have 2 because, like, it's honestly a tie. One is Coco, and it was, to your point, when she was remembering her mother that first time on that episode where she had to do the challenge, and when she was like, "I've always been good at drawing straight lines," and she hit that line, and her mom like was teaching her, like, I was like, "Let's go, Coco! You better get up there and get that flower, girl."
Also finding her strength, and that's what I think Coco hasn't found yet too.
It's just something with straight lines, bro.
And I think that's why she can't draw circles well.
Yeah,
because like she likes straight lines. But I feel like maybe she can do something that may not be the traditional way. She just has to find her strength. Like when she found it, when she put the ink on a rock and how she did everything and hit that. You know what I mean? She has to find her strength. And once she finds her strength, that's when she turns into a real witch.
So I'll say that one. Excuse me. And then obviously everyone's going to say the crazy dragon magic that Keyfree do.
Fire, but like
it's not my favorite, but I
not my
acknowledge it
favorite.
for what it is. But I acknowledge for what it is. I
It
acknowledge that it's like
simply amazing.
One of the best animated scene moments I've ever seen in my life. So I acknowledge it for what it is.
Last time I was like, ooh, like that was Kaiju number 8 when he first introduced himself to the squad and he punched Kaiju number 9.
Ooh, number 9.
All the way back up because he was coming down to bomb everybody like a meteor. So and he looked back
and they was all protected.
Just said, yo, I was like, whoa, no way.
So I got you on one, and last time I felt like that about a scene, Benny Maru in Fire Force when he hit that.
About Fire Force.
When he got listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. When he hit that, and I was like.
Yeah, so, turn my boy to a moon.
We gonna go Fire Force next episode, not just because.
Yeah, no, I need more time on.
I need more time with it as well because.
Oh no, I need more time to talk about it.
See, I need more time because I haven't. I'll be honest with you, I still haven't finished it. I still got like 5 more episodes left, and every time I watch a new episode, I'm like, I'm gonna take a break. I watch the episode and be like, give me 5 minutes. I watch another episode, give me 5 minutes. So like I'm slow burning it all the way through, but you already know how I feel about
ask why you feel like you gotta take these breaks.
Let me be honest with yourself. I'm gonna be honest with you. Let me make my Witch Hat thing first, and then I'll tell you exactly why. Hold that thought. Some other Witch Hat moment was when they fought the dragon, but not when they actually when Keyfree came in, but when they had to write all the seals, and they were like, "All right, you guys ready? Let's go!" And they just got busy, bro. They got busy. Yeah. They got so they started running.
I love the direction in that scene. By
yes. The direction is A1, bro. A1. So let me tell you why I'm slow burning Fire Force. I'm gonna just try and the only reason why I'm doing this because my camera is still bugging out and my wife gonna kill me because she got a mess back there. But so I'm slow burning Fire Force because
threw her ass under the
no, not even just because I know that she's gonna be like that's gonna be the first thing she say. And I'm making it worse. All right, so I'm gonna come on this side because I made it worse. You see, I'm gonna end up getting a new camera because I can't keep doing it. You saw that in real time. Like I'm gonna end up just needing the new camera. She got wedding decor.
You got me bright pink red on the pod. Oh my god, I'm too white for this. I'm still trying to get sun.
So all right. So my issue with Fire Force, and we knew this going in because they were trying to condense all of the manga issues into like a 12 episode thing. From what I've seen so far, I admittedly have been a little bit shocked at how much like religious breakdown they were doing of it because I wasn't expecting it for that much.
Yeah.
Like the not to go all the way down the weeds about it, but like the having the story of Christ be like a fantasy in that, while it makes sense, I was like, oh, I didn't know they was going there. So taking a little bit of break there, and then also, I just don't know how I'm feeling about how they're doing it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how I'm feeling about how they like. And I Shinra Kazakabe is still one of my all-time favorite main characters. He may be my all-time favorite main character.
That's crazy,
dude. I love Shinra. I do. I love Shinra.
That's just crazy.
I didn't say he is. I said he might be, but he's definitely top 3 for me. Shinra Kazakabe is absolutely top 3 main characters for me.
That is crazy. But go ahead. Yeah.
I just feel like the way that they're doing it is more setting up Soul Eater than finishing Fire Force, which I get it's kind of the same thing because you have to finish Fire Force in order to get to Soul Eater. But I just kind of want the story to like finish your story, finish how it's supposed to be, and then go from there with blending it into Soul Eater, if that makes any sense. I just feel like I've invested a lot of time, effort, and energy into watching my story about Fire Force. So give me the finale of that, and I feel like they're not giving it. So like, I'll give you a similar.
I get where you're going.
No, but I'll give you.
Where you're going.
It was like
it feels rushed.
And it feels like you want to know what it feels like. You want to know what it feels like.
They're not doing, like you said, they're not actually giving everything they've built the satisfaction of a great ending.
Yeah,
I feel like I never got an ending with Fire Force, at least for me. When you finish it, I mean, I feel like I never got a real ending with Fire Force. It just felt like I got
here's the end
prequel to Soul Eater in the end is literally just because I'm never going to see these characters again.
Yeah, it was this a very similar feeling I got from the final season of The Boys. Like, I got a very similar feeling. You know what I mean? Like, it feels kind of like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm enjoying it. I'm going to enjoy it.
I wasn't sure
how
I felt about the final season of The Boys until you kind of just said that.
Because it makes sense. Like, it just felt like they were setting something up.
It was fine. But, wait, what are they setting up?
Technically they're setting up their prequel thing with Soldier Boy, like the Soldier Boy series.
Yeah, so I know that, but that's not setting up anything we don't know about. It's not new.
Yeah, but they added a lot. I think they added a lot of, like, the episode when Homelander gets the compound or the V1. I think was like a whole prequel episode for the Soldier Boy series.
I can get that. I can understand that.
Shout out Davi Diggs though that season. Davi Diggs was ridiculous in that season. The dude with O-Father was nuts, bro. The way he said the way you punish my sin pit, bro. I lost it. The way you punish my sin pit. Somebody had to write that. Somebody put that on paper.
Somebody had to think about that.
Think about that.
They're going to hell.
No.
If there is a hell, they're going there.
The way you and he was, and that's why I give Davi Diggs a lot of like credit for that because
he playing with God,
bro. But not only that, but saying that line with the straight face, bro. The way you punish. Yo, The Boys was nuts. The Boys was always nuts, but they always
they still gave us that. They still gave us that.
I will always credit them for upping the ante in a way that I don't know if I've ever watched the series do.
Yeah, they will up the ante no matter how they have to do it.
No matter if you think that there's no more ante to up.
They're going to do it. They're going to do it.
But Witch Hat, going back to Witch Hat, I have been incredibly enthralled with the series. Like I said, I've even had it on in the background, and like I said, Sarita will look up and be like, "Ooh, what's going on here? What's going on in that neck of the woods?" I do feel bad. Like, what's your take on Keyfree? What's your take on Magic Gojo?
Magic Gojo that was once Chakra Kakashi.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus, how many more of these characters can we survive?
Well,
bro?
I mean
that's where I'm at.
Kakashi is the white character goat. He's a white hair character goat. Kakashi's the white hair character goat.
It's dry for me, but I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Your argument is sound. You make the argument, it's valid. I'll never debate you on it. Or anyone else for that matter. I understand it. But outside of like me being tired of this trope for white-haired leader gentlemen of children, he's the only one I feel a little creepy about.
Okay, I can see that.
I feel like his relationship to those young girls personally is just a little too close. It feels a little weird.
I feel that.
But that's my own personal opinion. This is not about the show or anything like that.
I can understand that, though.
If I'm going to separate that, he's not a bad character. I do like him. And I like that he has that ability to hit that switch. He doesn't have to be mad to hit that switch to do and make someone understand his point. And what I mean by that is like, you know who the fuck you talking to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he got that switch.
Yeah. Yeah, and everybody know he got that switch.
Yes, and everybody know he got that switch on him. Like, everybody know he got it on him. So, yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. He's dope, obviously. Yeah, he's not giving me much more than that.
So my issue,
I feel like I just saw this.
I got an issue with Keyfree though. I think Keyfree will, and we'll get this revealed as the series goes on. And
he's a villain or something like that.
Not a villain, maybe a former villain. I got a theory he might be a former villain, like, or a former Green Cat. But shout out everybody that's reading it.
And
I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't reading it.
Track them down.
Yeah, like that kind of thing. You feel me? Like I like, yo, you gotta get one to get the rest of them. You know what I mean?
Mad Eye Moody.
Yeah, Mad Eye Moody.
You need a Mad Eye Moody.
You need a Mad Eye type. Yeah, exactly.
Mad Eye Moody.
You just got to make him like white haired and sexy for all the girls. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he ain't gonna catch Voldemort. He will die by Voldemort. But he done brought in the next generation to handle that.
I think my issue for me with Kiefer is that he is so focused on Coco being the person that will get him to where he needs to go, or to whatever his end is, that everyone else doesn't matter. And I give you the example of
that very evident.
The old man. That old man was just there making potions and like chilling with his grandson making wands, bro. You had to erase that man's memory like that.
Well, that's because he
was going to tell. He was going to tell. Yeah, he was going to tell. But at the same time,
he could have did worse. Probably he just erased his memory.
I feel bad the way he doing the old man like that, and then gaslighting the little boy like that. Like, bro, like no man. He said like
gaslighting, bro. He said maybe
and see that brain ass like.
You know what, dude? Very, very good call. Because it led me to that Mad Eye Moody thing, and I think he is Mad Eye Moody. Like, yeah, he's one of them.
I think he was one of them. He not one of them no more, but I also think that's why everybody know he got that thing on him. Because they like, bro, he might know something that's been outlawed for generations. Hold up, you gonna turn me into a toad that's gonna fly away? Just stop playing with Kiefer.
I mean, you caught up, right?
Yeah, I watched up to the
boy
crazy
got
ass
turned
cliffhanger.
into a wolf. Like,
yo,
yeah,
my God.
Like, it's a possibility. Like, this is.
Do you think he's
really
gonna be able to turn back? I hope he can.
Here's the thing. I feel like the reason why people shouldn't be using magic and it being gatekept is necessary.
It's valid. Oh no, it's absolutely valid. 100% valid.
And the reason why is because you could really just do some shit.
I mean, Coco just did some shit.
And my point is, if he could get turned into a wolf, he could get turned from out of wolf.
Fair. Okay. All right. Good point. Good point. There's enough they might not know what the spell, but the spell exists. They might not know what to do, but they know it exists. So that's because I loved his story. I love this I love this damn show so much. I loved his story about how he was like, look, I can't do this in front of people. I've been failing. I don't know what to like. And for him to get that redemption.
He need to grow up though. But
he do need to grow up. But shout out Riche. Shout out my baby Riche, because she was the one that was giving him that love, bro. Telling him like, look, you got this. You the one that's taking this. But also, like, come on. Like, we need you. You know you could do this. So like, I don't
think she meant we need you, but
it was definitely more. It was more
nice
get your shit together. I get that. It was definitely more get your shit together.
But it was still nice to see, because that was her way of displaying emotion.
Yeah. I'm telling you, bro. Riche is my favorite. She's definitely my favorite. Yo, I want to switch gears a little bit here, but I wanted to. I want to get your take on one thing, and then I didn't talk to you about this before, but I just thought about it because I was talking about rewatches before. I rewatched all of JJK, and from start to finish, like literally from start to finish. I was just like, hey, let me just bang out all this JJK.
That's how I did. I watched everything up until the latest season. So
yeah, like I even went back and rewatched the latest season. JJK had, and I feel very confident in saying this statement, Jujutsu Kaisen has the most consistently great animation throughout the entire series.
Yes.
Like consistently. I don't feel like that's a hot take either. I feel like that's just the consistency of the animation that they've done from the first couple of episodes.
People don't have crazy animation at times. Like, and those times could be better than any point in time in JJK.
Yep.
And you can make that argument.
Absolutely.
But consistency-wise, for what they're doing and what they're producing, no one comes close.
Yeah. Like, you could...
One.
What?
Vinland Saga. You gotta raise me that Vinland Saga here.
So the thing with Vinland Saga, and I'm gonna say this, and it's not a knock against Vinland Saga, but it is a fact that they do have a little bit of an edge in that regard, because can't nobody draw a field like the motherlovers of Vinland Saga, bro. Like a field of grain.
I was waiting to see where you were going with this.
You know how beautiful, bro. You know how beautiful that field of grain be looking?
A man got his head chopped off, and I was like, that was beautiful. Like, what are we talking about?
Like, look
at that. Look at that color coming out his neck. Like,
yo, color coming out his neck is crazy. That is crazy, bro. Oh, yeah. Nah, that hurt. Oh, my side hurt. Wait, color come out his neck is nuts. Oh my goodness gracious. Yo, that and then the only other side thing I had was I watched the that very final last ever episode of My Hero Academia where they were all grown up.
Yeah.
I got no thoughts about it other than it was just cool to see where everybody ranked. I like seeing where everybody ranked up. I don't care if it's headcanon, or I don't care if it's canon or not. It's headcanon for me. Deku and Ochaka, that's a thing. Like that's headcanon for me. So like if it's not for y'all, I'm sorry, but yeah, no, it's headcanon for me. But I like seeing everybody's ranking and seeing where everybody was like kind of set up and where they, I thought that was cool because like, look, we've been with them this whole time. They wanted to be these heroes. So show me where they were when they became heroes. So I
get it, but I also didn't like it.
You didn't like the ranking of everyone, or you didn't like how they did it?
I feel like the ranking system should have died. I feel like it should have died after all that.
I could see that. I can understand that.
And so based off of how they transitioned into what the world became, what was the reason for our ranking system? Like everyone's buddy. Like it doesn't matter. It's not that they weren't before and anything like that. Like, what does it matter? Just go out and save people now.
So I think it's also a matter of keeping the ranking system. At least this is how I viewed it. Keeping the ranking system, excuse me, still allowed for certain heroes to still have that that public opinion about them. Like I take Lemillion for example. Lemillion is the number one hero in at the end of My Hero, and so for Lemillion to be that number one hero and to have that kind of people see him and it still is a symbol of peace, but it's not in the same way that All Might was. You still get rankings of characters that people in the public eye will still view as someone that is not only going to save me, but is also going to have a level of, a level of depth within the community, within the society of someone that's going to be at that upper echelon. So even like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Mineta does not need to be ranked. Mineta does not need to be ranked. Like, come on.
Not at all. He played an integral part in that war for what it's worth. Outside of that, what is he going to do?
Bro, you need to put Mineta on a list, bro. He need to be on that list. That's what he need to be. He need to be on that list.
No.
Like, I'm serious. I'm sorry.
He was their age at least.
Yeah, listen. But I thought it was cool to just kind of see everybody. I thought it was a little short. If they were gonna give me an episode like that, I wish it was like 45 minutes, but I'm not gonna split hairs on that. But another new episode, another new series that we hadn't gotten a chance to really kind of dive into, but I know one that you was really hyped about, Daemons of the Shadow Realm. Now,
yes,
from the creator of creator of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Yeah, no, I had My Hero on the brain. Leave me alone. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. So what you thinking about Daemons of the Shadow Realm?
I didn't go into it with, or I tried not to go into it with too many expectations. Mm-hmm. Because I didn't want it to turn into a situation where Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is the greatest anime ever for me. It wasn't the greatest anime ever for me until it closed.
Yeah, that ending hits every time, bro.
And I didn't want to put my expectations on something that I had to genuinely just, although loved and enjoyed, I still had to grow with everything that was going to happen in that show.
Yep. Talking about Daemons.
I'm talking about Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Got you. Okay.
And so I didn't want to put that expectation of something that took so long for me to love and grow into and put that onto something new. It just didn't feel fair. It's because I was super hype about it. I was like, yes, we're getting peak back. But then I was like, you know what? Let me stop. Because I'm putting this thing on too high of a pedestal right now.
Yeah.
So everything I just said leads me to say I'm watching this for an end game.
So you're not going to like basically form a legit opinion until Endgame?
Okay. Because that was how it happened to me with Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. And I think I'm getting the same vibe.
Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely getting a very similar vibe from what
I'm getting a very similar vibe, and I feel like we're about to go on a story. We're about to go on a journey. And everything seems very surface level right now. And I was like, dang, this is kind of boring at times. Then I was like, wait, hold on. Let them cook.
Let them cook.
And let them cook. So
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna
cool
tell you
concept. Next season, I will need a little bit more, and I'm keeping an open mind.
So I'm gonna tell you when they grabbed me. I'm gonna tell you the exact moment when this series grabbed me. It wasn't when they pulled up and they broke the veil. It wasn't when right and left showed up. It wasn't when
would be it for me either.
Nah, the moment where they grabbed me was when they was with right and left, and they was in the car and they was driving back to town, and that spirit showed up, and they was like, "Yo, what up? We ain't see you in a minute." And I was like, "Yo, what is we do?" I was like, no, bro. The horse was keeping up with the car, but going slow.
Going slow. Yep.
I was like, no.
Yeah.
No. Not only does that thing need to come back, everything in that class of that thing needs to come back, and that's when I got drawn to it. Because
there's levels to it. There's levels to those Daemons.
Levels to it, and so that was when I got drawn in, and I said, you know what? To your point, this is going to be a very slow burn, and we are along for a very, very, very nice ride because. You have to, and I also look at it like this: when you watch Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, did you watch it week to week, or did you have all the episodes out?
I had mostly everything out.
Yeah, same.
So that's why, again, I'm trying to give it grace in terms of separation. I'm trying to separate how I felt about Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood from this. So I'm just going to enjoy it as it comes, and I'll be critical if I need to be. But as of right now, I love it. It's good. We'll see where it goes. It's not the greatest thing I've ever seen, but again, we will see what it goes. It's going to be a slow burn. My favorite scene as of right now, and it's strictly because, one, I love the slapstick. It is giving me that Fullmetal Brother Alchemist slapstick to a T, and I love it. And my favorite slapstick moment was when they were all in the house, and old boy was like, how am I going to make it out of here or something like that? I can't quite remember. But it was a still, and it said, this dude was a barbarian, meatheads. It said, this lady's a killer or something like that. And it just and they all had their own little perfect expression of their face. And that perfectly depicted, he's not lying. He should be fearful of every single one of them. And he should really be fearful right now for his life, not because they might kill him, but you are in a bad situation when everyone you look at has a devious title next to their name or their face. Nah, he's in trouble.
Yo, look, I'm in the wrong room, y'all. I need to be put in the other room. I don't need to be in this one. I don't know.
Yeah. If y'all could erase my memory real quick, however you got to do it, let me out.
Yo, let me out. Let me out. I'm praying for help. I'm begging for help. Please let me out. Nah,
it's like a third Rick and Morty reference.
I was gonna say, look, we've been going for a little bit, so we got to throw the Rick and Morty references in there every now and then. I really enjoyed Daemons of the Shadow Realm. I think that and I've actually let that one cook for
that
a
is
bit,
a boy, Damon.
Yeah, I let it. Yo, which actually, so you went to Friday, and that immediately made me think about when we saw Scary Movie 6. And Scary Movie 6,
we did.
I
can't wait for that shit to drop. So I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it. You knew I was gonna buy it before anything. Listen, y'all. Look, it's either you like their comedy or you don't. Yeah, and I can understand that.
Yep.
I love it. I love their comedy.
And you and I was in the movie theater. We was watching. We was watching Scary Movie 6. And there was a scene in the movie. I didn't go spoil it. No, I ain't stop it. There was a scene in the movie. There was a scene in the movie. Nah, I'm not gonna say it because if people ain't seen it yet, you gotta see it. But it just know it involves Kenan Thompson. And yes, you're gonna be like, Kenan Thompson? Yo, listen, Kenan was in that movie for about 45 seconds, and Kenan killed it. And that scene, when that joke landed, and you and I couldn't look at each other. We were sitting next to each other in the theater.
It was bad. Because if we looked at each other for any second, we were going to keep fucking laughing.
I missed the whole scene. I missed
I missed
the
the
whole
whole scene
scene
after.
I
don't
missed
even
the
remember
whole
what
next
happens.
scene. All I
Definitely
remember
don't.
was like laughing till my sides hurt, bro. I was crying.
It was bad. It was
I couldn't
real
catch
bad.
my breath. I was like, bro, hold on. I'm in
I had
public.
popcorn in my mouth, so now like my mouth was dry and like kernels in my teeth. It was the best, worst thing that happened to me in a while.
Oh my god!
Also, you trying to see Jackass Friday or no?
Okay, so here's the thing. About because I saw the
pass.
trailer. I saw the trailer for Jackass. I've never been a big Jackass guy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay.
But here's the thing. One, it's the last Jackass, and two, some of those clips from that trailer look so ridiculous. I literally said I might have to go see it.
Yeah, but that's Jackass. Did you ever finish one? Did you ever?
I don't think I've ever finished one. I've always seen like I've always popped in on a Jackass movie. Like it'll be on MTV or something.
It's white boy humor, and it's where it all began. I feel like in a real way.
Okay,
but like you said, it's so ridiculous, and you never know what's going to happen next.
Yeah,
it just creates this level of like, bruh, no way. So every time something happens, you're like, no way, but it's funny as shit.
So I also think about it like this. I've only ever seen a Jackass movie on a small screen. A Jackass movie on a big screen, I think actually might take me out. I'll be honest with you. I think that actually might take me out because watching something on a giant screen, like if they bro, they throw Wee Men like over the Pacific or something like that, I'm done. Like, I'm done, bro.
Throwing Wee Men over the Pacific.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like something ridiculous like that's gonna happen, and I'll be like, all right, y'all got me. So I might be down for that. Let me. I know this weekend I got to see what's going on this weekend. I'm off, thank God, because I need
free this weekend. Yeah,
I need the weekend. So I'm gonna let you know. But
back to what we're talking about. Sorry.
Yes.
Y'all.
Yeah. No. That's what we here for. We ain't been here for a couple months. They gonna be all right. But Daemons of the Shadow Realm, I look at it as a potential, like, I'm not gonna put it like, potential all-time great. I think that's crazy. But as far as me watching it, I'm greatly enjoying the show all the way through. I haven't had any issues with it. To your point, I'm along for the ride. Like, I'm not really forming any type of serious opinion. Like, I have characters I like, I have characters I don't like. Actually, I don't really think I have a character I don't like, but I have characters that I like more than others.
Yeah, everyone has their little place right now.
Yeah, I like the sister. I like the sister a lot.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting the sister to be the sister. If that makes sense. I was expecting a very darker kind of.
She's adorable.
Yeah.
But she can get to that place if she needs to. But she's adorable. She's like, I just want a hug. Can I get that hug? Yeah, that's what.
But it's interesting because you see that huge disparity between the two, or because like he's a killer.
Oh yes, he's a hunter. To be more specific, yes. You get that motherfucker a bow and arrow, and trust me, it's canceled Christmas on all y'all motherfuckers.
And he doesn't view life the way she does. Not obviously because he was raised in a village, but like there's that primal aspect of him.
Mm-hmm. Survival.
Yeah, and like he won't have no remorse after he kills you if he needs to.
No, because you did something to make him have to kill you.
Yeah.
And so, it's fair game at that point. Like, yo, you made me do this. This ain't. See, Morty, we're both.
No way.
Yo, I'm sorry. Too many Rick and Morty episodes. Too many Rick and Morty references, but I was actually that. I swear by that season 3 Rick and Morty. Like, come on, Ricky.
Oh yeah, it's a wonderful season. I think that first 3 are just top tier. They're elite.
The first 3 are, but that third season is, I think, the best season of Rick and Morty.
I'm gonna have to go back and just do a rewatch,
bro. It's when Rick breaks out of jail. It's the Mad Max. It's the Vindicators. It's like there was one. It was the Whirly Derby or whatever.
Vindicators are crazy, by the way.
The Vindicator episode is still like
every Vindicator episode is just greatness. I love it.
Yo, the first Vindicator episode, like, yo, you know what? It did seem a lot less ethnically diverse in that room. They killed everybody. Oh my gosh, yo, he's mummified, yo. All right,
all right. Hold on. I'm gonna have to go back and watch.
But last couple things before we get ready to slide on up out of here. But I said I was watching Naruto, I was watching Hunter x Hunter. I'm just kind of going back, rewatching those. Hisoka still is not any less creepy. You know what I mean? Like, he's just not.
Yeah, he's a predator.
Yes. He belongs on the list. He's at the top of the list. Him and Orochimaru on top of the list.
No, he needs his own list.
He does need his own list. Yeah, he needs his own.
It's like he's not just a predator because of like, obviously he's hunting little boys, and that sounds insane. I get it, but
yeah, it
don't matter who you are. That man is going to be equally as
excited.
Yeah,
I need to say something. Excited.
Thank you. As excited, no matter who you are. If he likes you and he wants you, he gonna get you. That man don't care at all.
And you want to know the worst? You want to know the worst part about it, though? The worst part about Hisoka's character, bro? Hisoka's so fucking raw. He's so raw. Like, legitimately, like, every time he's on the screen, I don't think he's going to lose. I genuinely don't expect it. And I've seen the series, so I know he really don't, but I don't expect him to lose. The only time...
you got to watch that fight.
The only time you've ever seen...
It's back, by the way, y'all.
Yeah, it is, right? The manga's back.
Oh, and wait until you see that Hisoka fight.
I might have to pick up the...
Because I read the manga, so... Hisoka fights somebody, and that fight is insane.
So from where the series ends to where Hisoka's that fight happens, how far are we talking? Talking like 50 chapters, like 100 chapters, like...
It's hard to say because I don't know how that's going to translate into...
No, I mean, talking about animation. I'm literally just talking about... From what I remember,
it was pretty early on. It was pretty early after. If I'm being completely honest, I'll let you know right now.
All right, bet. And while you doing that, the only other quick announcements I got to make for y'all is that Clevitas season 2 or Clevitas season 2 because y'all got to be on already. Yo, nice. Bro, they churning that bad boy. I was supposed to be coming. I think it's coming back at like the end of July. Like they churning that bad boy out, and I'm here for it because like Clevitas didn't really give me enough that they needed to take a long time, but bringing that back. You know what I mean? Like, I enjoy Clevitas. It's a dark fantasy anime in the makings of something that we would have watched on Toonami at like 1 o'clock in the morning when we wasn't supposed to be. So I give it credit for that, and I enjoyed it. Jobless Reincarnation is coming back, which, you know, I'm in a place with Jobless Reincarnation right now. I am that last season of Jobless Reincarnation, and I'm telling you, bro,
chapter 51.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
351. Sorry. About 351 from the entire series.
Okay. Where did we end with the anime?
Yeah, I was literally about to find that out for you right now.
I'm just... Oh my God, my phone! Yeah, give me some. Here, I just dropped my phone.
Chapter 339.
So we end at 339 and it's at 350. Okay, so it's like literally the next...
Oh no, but this fight is insane. It's wild.
Okay, out of the... Because you read it. So out of the fights that you have seen in My Hero that I know about, where would you rank it?
It really depends.
Well, what's your number one fight in My Hero? My Hero, and I keep saying My Hero.
I know what you mean, but it's hard to say because there are some fights that are just better in the manga than in the anime.
Fair,
and then vice versa. So it's hard to say, and that's not me trying to make a plea or cop out. It's really not. But if they do it well, it can be the best fight in this series.
Fair
for right now, for me.
Fair. What out of the anime series? What is the best fight for you?
I think a lot of those fights were during the Chimera Ant arc fight, and it's not Netero's fight.
See, I think mine might be Netero's fight. Metro versus Miriam. It might be that
good.
fight.
I enjoyed it, but
do you believe I can pray with one hand?
Yeah, I mean, you know me. That's one of my favorite lines of like almost anything in anime.
Bro,
it's not even just that series. Like that is one of my favorite lines in anime ever. But I like the smaller fights. They felt a little bit more like the manga to me.
Okay. Little quick bites.
Yeah, you get like those you get that narration and just kind of it's just cool. I love it, and that's half the reason why I love watching the anime. If I'm being honest, the anime actually does feel like the manga.
So that was
whenever the fights are occurring that feel like just like in the manga, I'm like, I like this a lot.
Well, that's one of the cool things about like when I was going back through, because one of those videos that we posted went crazy with the the big three conversations. Which again, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'm still shocked that a lot of y'all really put Dragon Ball Z in the big three, and I'm not gonna rehash that argument.
Yeah,
but like,
we're not gonna go.
That just it. It showed me the level of
it showed me where we are.
Yeah, and
I've been saying this. Sorry, y'all. Y'all still all welcome on the couch. Everything. All of that, but yeah,
but like, what are we talking? But even like the fact that, and I didn't know this at the time, that Hunter x Hunter became very close to being a part of the big three based off of manga sales. I didn't realize that. So when I found that out, I was like, okay, maybe I may have to pick up the manga. I might have to do that.
Remember when Hunter x Hunter was like really peaking, man, and that's like, it was a time. I was reading them mangas weekly, boy.
What a time.
I was reading them weekly. I was pirating them things like a motherfucker.
My man said I was on them high seas. I was on them high seas,
boy. Finding but that's also, I think that was definitely my peak in terms of like how much manga I read.
Okay.
I know I buy a manga here and there, but when I was pirating, like respectfully, and not even just, I was pirating because I was a kid. I couldn't afford all this manga. So
I'm broke.
But it was broke and it was easy. It was right there. I can't.
Yo, shout out Brandon T. Jackson. Nah, bro. I ain't gonna do Brandon T. Jackson like that. Cause come on now. Come on. That's Alpo. Come on, bro. That's Al Pacino, bro. You got an Al Pacino, bro. Shout out Brandon T. Jackson, man.
For real.
But my man looked at Bow Wow and said, I can't eat.
Yeah, eat.
I'm broke. Nah, you want to bust a nut? The busted nut bar is crazy. Like, why you drinking booty sweating that up? Having over there sipping on Apple's ass water. Yo,
doing this episode. Anyways, I have forgot what we were even talking about.
We were talking about manga, reading manga,
and get away from you saying that, and I can't.
Listen, it could never be made today in this day and age, in this climate of society. But Tropic Thunder is absolutely one of the all-time funniest movies I've ever seen.
Let me explain to y'all motherfuckers who want to do blackface something. Yeah, that's how you do it.
Listen, as a caricature of itself.
Yes, that is how you do it, man.
Robert Downey Jr. got nominated for an Oscar behind that role, bro.
Crushed it.
Like,
crushed it. I mean, also the direction and the writing for the character. It was just funny, man. Absolutely.
I was associated, said it told.
They would be cooking up some of them crab apples.
I got some crab apples. Yo, no. What do you say? We say like out there, like Crocodile Dundee. He's like, pump your brakes, kid. That man's a national treasure. He became Australian real quick when he started.
Oh boy, broke the fourth wall immediately.
Oh my god, bro! Yeah, you know it's a real story. Baby lost a kid. Like mother lost a baby. Mother lost a kid. Oh my god, yo, AU, this has been fun, bro. This is definitely. It's definitely been fun all the way through.
It is fun for sure.
Oh, and also, and I did mention it before, but I am gonna have to mention it again. Shout out to everybody that out here in these streets.
Oh my god!
That rock with my New York Knicks, my 2026 NBA champion New York Knicks. Go New York, go New York, go, bro! I was down there at that parade. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. Remind me to tell you a story about what happened to DJ Swelly.
I can't wait. I got an idea.
That's it. I
got an idea. We're gonna talk about Swelly for sure.
I ain't gonna lie. That was gonna be behind the paywall.
I feel like there's a secret behind that whole entire thing that hasn't come out to light.
Yo,
yet.
Listen. All I know
what it is.
It wasn't crazy, but it was definitely one of those moments where that is gonna be one of the moments from going down to the Knicks parade that I'm gonna remember. Was that moment that happened? It was one of those kind of like real funny moments, bro. That only happens with us.
And it would probably only happen to Dan.
Yo, facts. But yo, AU man, before we slide on up out of here, first episode back in a couple months, you got something you want to leave the people with before we go?
Man, you already know. So there's room on the couch, baby.
Always. Yo, definitely that. Thank
Honestly.
you for everybody who's been rocking with us. Everybody on the socials. It's been really dope to see that Ed and Eddie joint. We might have to start talking more cartoons from the 90s just because y'all went crazy for that Ed and Eddie joint. Because
I didn't realize we had that much of a
listen,
or rather not that us, but like in general, I didn't realize there was that much love for the cartoon era.
Listen. If y'all want some cartoon era conversation,
we can do some cartoon.
We can do some cartoon conversation, bro. Like,
let us know. I can't. That is one of the most fire episodes of the whole entire series. Listen. The Mondo Stink Bomb, man. Come on, bro.
I got one for you. It wasn't the Mondo Stink Bomb for me, even though that one was crazy. It was the
that Double D screaming at the end. I can't breathe. I feel like the voice actor got trapped in their box and they just threw mad fart bombs or something in there and he actually couldn't breathe. I believed everything that came out of Double D mouth in that instance, and that's what made it funny. You know how it's like where people like, you know, I don't ever want anyone to get seriously hurt, but when someone gets hurt, you know what I mean? Everybody collectively is laughing.
Yes. 100%. Yo, you good?
That's what,
I bet. That was funny as hell. I was gonna say, remember when Eddie broke out his brother's hot sauce, and he was like, "Oh, this is supposed to be a real gut puncher." Like, all this thing, yo, and Ed's head looked like a doggone like used match.
Yes.
Hi, Eddie. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. We can do some cartoons, bro. No. We can do some cartoon Fridays. Y'all ain't ready.
I got the need to feel the breeze in between my knees. That Boomerang episode was insane, bro. This series, y'all don't, man. I don't know. Remember the hide and seek episode?
No. Remember Jimmy being a sumo wrestler? And they tried to fling him to Japan, and he landed on them.
And oh my god, bro! And the reason why I said the moon is because they were both looking up at the moon at the stars, and Eddie just saw this big ass ka-ching sign. Like, I was like, "This man, bro, is the worst." Oh man, with his legs, he couldn't even move. And then I'm pretty sure Ed got stuck in his belly button.
Yeah, and somebody absolutely got stuck. Yeah, you know. Just in Jimmy's belly button got stuck. Because he tried to do the sumo wrestling with him, and he jumped his belly button. He disappeared.
And then Eddie was like, "Squeeze him out" or something like that. It was wild.
My god, nah. We might have to do like just maybe at the start, at the end of the pod, when we wrap up, go forward. We definitely got to do a cartoon remembrance or something like that, bro.
For sure, we could definitely do that.
Oh my god, but yo, you since we gonna slide on up out of here, appreciate y'all rocking with us. We'll be back soon, and other than that, always rule.